everyone, welcome to Phú Lợi prison, located in Phú City, Việt province. This place is only about 30 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City, and it is one of the most important historical sites in southern Vietnam. Today, we are going to learn about this prison, a place with a sad story, but also a place that helps us remember people who fought for their freedom. So I will tell you a short story about this place. Phú Lợi prison was built in 1957 by the South Vietnamese government. At that time, Vietnam was divided into the North and the South, and many people from the southern Vietnam, they wanted to fight for their freedom, peace, and independence. The government saw these people as enemies. That's why they arrested them and brought them here. Most of the prisoners were students, soldiers, workers, or even young people who loved their country. So inside the prison, life was very hard and the cells were small, dark and hot. There was not enough food or water or clean water, and the prisoners were captured, were beaten and tortured very hard. But even in that situation, they still didn't give up. One of the worst things happened in November 1958. This is called the Phú Lợi poisoning incident. At that time, more than 6,000 prisoners were in the prison, and many of them got very sick. They had stomach pain, dizziness, and some fell down. Later, they found out that their food and water had poison inside. Many prisoners died, and many others were sick for a long time. It was not an accident. It was something that planned by the prison leaders. When people occupied Vietnam and other countries heard about this, they were very angry, and more people began to support this action to fight for the independence. After the war ended in 1975, the prison was closed, and the government decided to keep this place as a museum and memorial place that help people to learn from the story of the past. And this place tells a story, a sad story, but also a story of strength and courage. Phú Lợi prison, a land scarred by painful memories, still standing in Bình Dương today. Here, thousands of revolutionary soldiers were once imprisoned and tortured. Enduring the darkest days in pursuit of freedom and independence, every brick, every wall seemed to silently recount the story of their unyielding spirit. Today, in this solemn space, each incense stick we light is not only a tribute, but a promise that we shall live worthy of their sacrifice. Some people may ask, why do we come to a sad place like this? And the answer is to learn and to remember. We come here to remember the people who suffered and to learn about the real cost of war. We come to respect the brave men and women who gave everything for peace and freedom. This place teaches us that peace is not free. It was paid for by the blood, tears, and lives of many people.
Hello everyone, our route today is in Phú Lợi prison to give you an interesting tour about the historical relics. My name is Tuyền. Now follow me to have an overview of Phú Lợi prison. We are moving into the exhibition, which contains many ancient objects of the prisoners and American militaries. I'm standing next to the Bình Dương tourism map. And do you see the pink part nearly in the middle? It is Thủ Dầu Một city, which has many tourist attractions like Đại Nam Park, Bình Dương New City, Lacquer Village, Bamboo Village, Phú Lợi Prison, Hội Khánh Pagoda, Light Hill Fruit Garden and Minh Long Plaza. Now let's go inside Phú Lợi Prison.
Hello everyone, my name is Tuyền. Today we will introduce you a basic map of Phú Lợi prison area, including outside and specific jails or something inside the areas. So now let's get started. This is a big area inside Phú Lợi prison area. Out of it is military zone. This is military zone corner. This is the airport corner. Specifically, let's go inside. That is the gate. When we go inside the gate, on the left, that is Bạch Đằng area, including 3 big jails, A, B, C, and 2 big jails, B and H. On the right of the corner, that is Đống Đa area, including 3 big jails, D, E, F, and a big yard here. You see in the middle of the map, that is the watchtower. In front of the watchtower, that is Chi Lăng area, including 3 big jails, H, G, and the discipline house, the convalescent house, and the conference in the middle. We still have one more corner, one more area of this big map, that is the corner for dining room, kitchen, discipline center, and the medical house. Okay, we have introduced you and surprised you a specific map that will help you easily to come and observe and watch some specific views in Phú Lợi prison area. So follow us to see the real view inside the map. Okay.
Follow me to the exhibition, which has some ancient collections. Then we will turn left from the map. And the first one you can see, these are some physical books of Bình Dương Museum and historical relics, which recognized that Phú Lợi prison in Bình Dương is one of the best places to come and visit and to know what happened in the past during the war. You can see here are the kitchen utensils of Vietnamese people during the resistance war against the US. We have spoon, knives, forks, and something like that. In front of me is the exhibition room, which has many models and old pictures, but today we can't go inside. You will see this one. These are the collections of cups and bottles from the American militaries. You see many cups, right? And there are many food containers and can too. Now today we have been using it, but in the upgraded models, right? Look at this. Here are some katas that the US militaries used to fight and attack Vietnamese militaries. And the last one is the collection of Vietnamese torches. There are many torches, right?
Welcome to Memorial Area. This display is dedicated to the memory of the prisoners who passed away here, surrounded by clustering trees. Located at the heart of Phú Lợi prison, this area serves as a quiet reminder of the past. Many people often come here to pay their respect and reflect. The peaceful atmosphere combined with the soft rustling of leaves creates a solemn and respectful space for remembrance. Now let's dive in.
Phú Lợi region was known as a terrifying and rural place. Many people died there. Some of them may have done something wrong, but many were innocent and pitiful. To remember them, people here built a memorial for prisoners who suffered here in the past.
In this place, the prisoners were treated terribly. They were beaten with whips, left under horses, hit again and again with batons, and even had water poured on their face to make them feel like drowning. Their bodies were still human, but the pain suffering made them feel like they lost everything.
Nowadays, people come here often, every year, every month, even every day, to fly instant and remember them, putting hands together in prayer, so peace and blessing, by saying, please rest in peace. This place is surrounded by many green trees, especially this oak tree. You see that? It's like a witness of history that shows everything happened for many years. And here is the wild cage. It's an object from the past. It used to hurt prisoners. At first, you see that it didn't seem very violent at first, but over time it's very cruel. You can see the ribstone is used to hurt prisoners, and it's a very cruel.
Hello everyone, we are standing in front of a big jail, so let Wang introduce you some more information about this jail. Wang, please.
Hi everyone, this is detention room C. It is one of the biggest, one out of 9 biggest jail in Phú Lợi prison. It can capture to 500 to 600 prisoners, and sometimes it can go up to 900 prisoners. Let's take a look around with me. Please take a look around. There are hundreds of prisoners of war who oppose the Republic of Vietnam government. Follow me and see the prisoner. Even they are tortured or being held, they are still keep their belief in the freedoms and the independence. So they fight for it and never forget. That's also what we are proud of being Vietnamese. Please follow me. Not only the inside, also the outside, they are still send the God to keep eyes on Vietnamese prisoner. As you can see, the one is represent the God that watch over the prisoner.
This is the end of our trip of Phú Lợi Prison. Goodbye.
Goodbye.